So I just finished listening to Tuval's video. His reaction to the Kings fan, aka the Sia Collective, getting into it with Zack LaVine. Like I said, I spoke about it before in a different video earlier that was released earlier today. Of course, YouTube is trying to hide that video. But before I go into the situation even more, um, this this is a perfect example. This whole situation that happened, I think Wednesday night, is a perfect example of why I'm just not getting into the NBA this season. I'm just not into it. And I think I told you guys why. It's just the effort and some of the inconsistency with some of these teams, especially the Bucks. It's just nerve wracking after a while. And I wouldn't say stressful, but it's like I'm not trying to sit here and watch this. But going back to the Kings and this whole situation with the fan, I guess Delvin Carter? I guess he finally responded back and said and told from his point of view, right? And I guess from his point of view, he told Zack LaVine, play some damn defense. You're letting all these guys that score threes on you. I forgot who they played. Suns. Yeah, it might have been the Suns on Wednesday. But you're letting these guys score out here. You ain't playing no damn defense. You ain't got 8 points. But you ain't playing no damn defense. One or the other gotta happen. And I guess Zack LaVine responded by, if you don't like it, get the leave or something like that. He said some other things, but I'm not going to repeat it here. And my whole thing is that now that I heard that part of the story, it kind of, as a fan, it pisses you off. Because, once again, like I said in my previous video about this, you're not showing any effort out here. The lack of effort, but you're getting paid 30 to 40 million a year not to do anything. Basketball is a two-way street. Any sport's a two-way street. You gotta play defense, you gotta play offense. You can't just sit here and play one or the other. Well, yeah, even if you're offensively inclined, you still gotta play offense somehow. There's defensive stoppers who really couldn't do a lick on defense, like a PJ Tucker or a Bruce Bowen, and even a Ben Wallace, but you know what? Defensively, you weren't going to do anything with him. And Zack LaVine ain't doing nothing. Who cares you scored 34 points a game or 40 points a game, one game, and then nobody cares about that. Nobody gives a damn about that. And a couple of years ago, it might have been almost 10 years ago now, whenever Zack LaVine got to the league, when he was still in Minnesota, my cousin was like, oh, Zack LaVine's going to be the next best thing. He'll be the next best thing. I'm like, why? Because he can jump out of the gym? Is that why? Because he can jump out of the gym? And sure enough, almost 10 years later, what has his career amount to? Wow, you won a dunk contest. How many dunk contests had you won? 2? Maybe? 1 I thought he should have never won. 1 I thought should have went to Aaron Gordon, but that's not a here or there because Dwayne Wade, his stupid approach. Was it Dwayne Wade scoring that dunk contest back in 2016? It might have been him. I thought it was him, but whoever it was, the dunk contest judges, they screwed up with that. I thought Aaron Gordon had the better dunk, but in the 10 years since Zack LaVine has been on the scene, he's been traded from Minnesota to the Bulls. Did jack squat on the Bulls. Made it easier for the Milwaukee Bucks to beat them. The last time Milwaukee and Chicago, well, that's not the last time a Milwaukee and Chicago team in any sport met each other in the playoffs. It just happened with the Brewers and Cubs. But the last time the Bucks and the Bucks and the Bulls met in the playoffs, he didn't do jack squat. He was a non-factor. Say what you want about DeMar DeRozan. Shoot, at least DeMar DeRozan was trying to win. Where was Zack LaVine? I think he might have got hurt. But still, that's another thing. He always hurt. For that ACL, he's been always hurt. And then he gets traded from now Chicago last season to the Sacramento Kings to join his former teammate. He's doing the same stuff, not being a factor on both sides of the ball. And I stand corrected 10 years later now that this guy is not that. He's a bum. Hate it or love it, me calling these guys bums. These guys are bums. Bummy, bums. I don't care. He got 2 All-Stars and an Olympic gold medal. He hasn't done anything. I respect Aaron Gordon's career more. Because, yeah, of course, yeah. Lost the dunk contest. Stayed on Orlando's crappy franchise until he was luckily traded in 2021 to Denver Nuggets and was a very, very crucial part of the Denver Nuggets championship run and still continues to be a crucial part of their championship run. This guy, Zack LaVine's a bum. I don't care what anybody else says. And like I said before, the Kings franchise is a sad franchise. And the fans probably deserve better. Because I know they freaking frustrated as hell. They can't get back to where they used to be. They put the Golden State Warriors, the defending champ Golden State Warriors at the time, to 7 games. And then they just implode over the last 2 seasons. They fire, not Mike Malone, but old boy that's, I think, coaching now with the Knicks. I can't even think his name, Milk Dog here. They fire him. De'Aaron Fox catches a hissy fit. And because he's with Clutch Sports, he decides he wants to be traded. He's traded to not Sacramento, San Antonio. And ever since then, this team has been, well, before that even, but in this version of the Kings, they've been downhill. Sabonis, he don't know if he want to be there anymore. He may be asking for a trade soon. You got Westbrook there, but Westbrook is not the only one that's hooping in his older age. But Zack LaVine, man, he's a waste of time. And I think Bulls and maybe even Timberwolves fans can tell you that much, especially Bulls fans, because they seen him. He's a bum. Absolute bum. Care what anybody else says. Pure bumness. Hot trash canness. Kings fans deserve better. See, Kings fans have been suffering since that 2002 Western Conference Finals when they got the shaft by the refs. And ever since then, it's been a downhill slope for them. Their first time in the playoffs was in this decade. Some kids weren't even born. Some probably fans weren't even born yet when the Kings were in that Western Conference Finals. DeMarcus Cousins wasted. De'Aaron Fox wasted. Could even say the years of Chris Webber and Peja Stojakovic and Mike Bibby and all them wasted. But this has been the Kings franchise since I've been watching NBA basketball. Other crap.